So when you're not in her office, so this is the hanging, they give a directive that count 7 doesn't exist anymore. So that the constitution should amend it, change it, it doesn't exist. I still play to that same 14 law.
Yes, it was an error.
It's not an error, big error. So I want them to correct
that.
That
Was one of the motions we asked that appeal should be set aside.
That's right.
And it has not been heard.
So guys, as you can see on your screen, on the video that was just displayed, Nnamdi Kanu arrived the Supreme Court today and everybody were happy. They were happy knowing that Nnamdi Kanu will be victorious and Nnamdi Kanu will be set free very soon. As Nnamdi Kanu is in the process of warning Justice Omotosho, telling him to stay proceedings in trial. Nnamdi Kanu, I keep telling you guys, is a man of peace. He loves peace. And he's a confident man. He keeps speaking the truth. Anything that seems to come out from Nnamdi Kanu's mouth is always the truth. This is why Tinubu and his government hate Nnamdi Kanu, because he seems to be speaking the truth all the time. He doesn't fear anyone. He speaks what is right. And this is what Nnamdi Kanu always does. Anytime he has the opportunity to speak, he speaks out the truth. And this is what Tinubu and his government doesn't like of Nnamdi Kanu. And he will keep doing it. And this is what will set Nnamdi Kanu free. Nnamdi Kanu will be free as he went to the court today to warn Justice Omotosho, including his defense team too. They want Justice Omotosho to stay proceedings in trial, telling the court to stop Justice Omotosho from delivering judgment on his case on November 20th. As we earlier remember that a particular man called Ayeboyega Awomolu petitioned and said in the court that this man, Nnamdi Kanu, that they should adjourn his case. And Justice Omotosho immediately agreed on that, for Nnamdi Kanu's case to be adjourned to November 20th as scheduled. Now it is now pending the hearing and determination of the appeal against the High Court's decision in the case. This is what Nnamdi Kanu went to the court today to do, to stop Justice Omotosho from delivering judgment on his case on November 2025 as it was scheduled. Well, without wasting much of your time, there's a video I want you guys to watch. I would not want you guys to miss this particular video that will be displayed on your screen. Watch this video to the end, and when we are back, we'll continue and get into full details so that we'll know exactly what happened in court today. So stay put and watch the video.
I was shocked. So I now went close to him. I said, I am Comrade Atiku Isa. I wanted to introduce myself. I said, no, I know you. So he started telling me about what happened. So I became shocked. Then he told me that be strong. That was how I continued discussion with him for about 2 months. So Nnamdi Kanu is somebody I know very well, because if you stay with somebody on a daily basis and you are discussing with the person on a daily basis for about 2 months, because in detention you don't have anything to do, you only sit down at a particular spot, and you are with this person on a daily basis and you are always discussing, so you should know the kind of person that he is. And let me tell you that people don't know that it was prior to my meeting with Nnamdi Kanu, I had thought that he was a wicked man who want to divide the country, because I am a patriotic Nigerian and I don't want anything that will bring confusion in this country. So that was the mindset I had. But after meeting him, in the detention, I realized that the Fulanis, the Hausas, the Kanuris there are all loyal to him. You'll be shocked that he has more supporters in the DSS facility than he has outside, because if anywhere you live and you have more than 95% of the people who are supporting you. Before I met him, a Fulani guy told me, because he said, oh, if you see Nnamdi Kanu, he will like you because you can speak English. The guy does not understand English. We're always communicating in Hausa language, and in Arabic language. So he said, he will like you because you can speak English, and he's a good man. If you have any problem, tell him, he will help you. So that is how they see Nnamdi Kanu. Or everybody in that detention facility, they see him as their leader. So it's not about a leader agitating for the Igbo cause. He is a leader agitating for Nigerians, for the betterment of Nigerians. So that is the person Nnamdi Kanu is.
So guys, welcome back again. I believe we've all watched the video that was just displayed on your screen, and you can understand what the young man is trying to say. And everything he's saying there is what I've been preaching and been telling you guys all the time, that Nnamdi Kanu is a man that wants everything to move in betterment of his people. He does not want this one to, he wants everything to be equal among Nigerians. He's a man of peace. He described Nnamdi Kanu in several words, and he's what I've been telling you guys all the time. He's a man of peace. He's a fearless man. He does not fear anybody, and he passes his judgment fairly. This is what I've been telling you guys about Nnamdi Kanu all the time. And Nnamdi Kanu said some years ago, he talked about the insecurity going on in Nigeria, but we all kept deaf ears. We all kept deaf ears. Now, it is now happening. And we are now using our eyes to see that Nnamdi Kanu is a true prophet. He made this revelation some years ago. But we all doubted him. It's high time we believe that Nnamdi Kanu is a man of peace. And he's a fearless man. He's a man that wants the betterment of his people. So we should all believe that Nnamdi Kanu is a peaceful man. And he does not deserve to be in detention till now. Nnamdi Kanu must therefore be released. And without wasting much of the time, let's get into full details so that we know exactly what's happening in the court today. So as you can see on your screen, Kanu asked court to stay proceedings in trial before Justice Omotosho. Now, let's read in full details. The detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has asked the Court of Appeal, Abuja, to stay further proceedings in his trial by Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja. According to the court document filed, Kanu is praying the appeal court to stop Justice Omotosho from delivering judgment on his case on November 28, 2025 as scheduled, pending the hearing and determination of the appeal against the High Court's decision in the case. Kanu premised his application on the grounds that, in spite of the jurisdictional questions raised before the Federal High Court, the trial court refused to rule on them. He added that the trial court refused to evaluate the evidence of the prosecution witnesses vis-a-vis the cross-examination questions to determine whether the evidence was discredited under cross-examination. He faulted the decision of the court on the no-case submission, its refusal to determine its jurisdiction and validity of the count under which the appellant is being tried, and its foreclosure of the appellant's right to defend the case by feeding witnesses. According to him, though he had filed a list of witnesses to be called in defense of the case and stated that his defense would come up and he feeds witnesses, immediately the court determines his jurisdiction and the validity of the count. The trial court refused and held that the decision would only be given on the objections during judgment. Kanu stated the trial court, while refusing to rule on the objection, foreclosed the right to defend the heinous allegations leveled against him. The trial court has adjourned the matter for judgment on the 20th of November 2025. He said that if the application was not granted, he might be unlawfully convicted without being afforded the opportunity of knowing the validity of the count. The jurisdiction of the trial court and offering a defense on the merits, Kanu maintained further proceedings on the matter will stultify the appellant's right of appeal and any appellate decision fait accompli. He pointed out that the trial court and the appellant would not be prejudiced if the application is granted, the case having been prolonged since the year 2015, only to commence before the instance court sometime in this year, 2025. He noted that it was in the interest of justice to grant his application and allow the matter to be taken on the merits. Justice Omotosho had fixed judgment for November 20th in the terrorism trial of the IPOB detained leader Nnamdi Kanu. He chose the date while ruling after Kanu failed to open his defense, having exhausted the 6 days allocated to him by the court to conduct his defense. The judge said Kanu, having failed to utilize the opportunity granted to him to conduct his defense, he cannot claim to have been denied the constitutionally guaranteed right to fair hearing. So guys, we can now see and we can now hear in full details as I've just concluded reading the full details for you guys. You can now see that this is the main purpose and the reason that Nnamdi Kanu went to the court today. He went to go and pray on the court that they should Justice Omotosho, that they should stop Justice Omotosho from delivering judgment on his case on November 20, 2025. As you all know that Nnamdi Kanu was given 6 days. According to Justice Omotosho, he was given 6 days for him to open his defense. And Nnamdi Kanu did not. He declined defense. Nnamdi Kanu kept on declining the defense. While Omotosho said that he gave him 6 days to open his defense and he has exhausted the 6 days allocated to him by the court. That him, having failed to utilize the opportunity granted to him to conduct his defense, he cannot claim to have been denied a constitutionally guaranteed right to fair hearing. And in this case, Justice Omotosho had to fix judgment for November 20 in the terrorism trial of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. You can now see that these people don't want to release Nnamdi Kanu, including Justice Omotosho, because he keeps bringing out several and different things on Nnamdi. I keep telling you guys that Nnamdi Kanu is a man of peace. He wants the betterment of his people. So he is ready to fight this battle to the end, and I'm very certain, and if there's one thing I'm certain and sure that Nnamdi Kanu will get released. Just have it in mind. I'm the one telling you guys that Nnamdi Kanu will get released. Because enough has to be enough. All this has to stop. Because Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. There are so many criminals out there that have not been detained. But Nnamdi Kanu that is a man of peace. And a fearless man. This is one of the reasons they keep detaining Nnamdi Kanu. Because they know that Nnamdi Kanu is a fearless man. He speaks to everyone and he speaks the truth all the time. Well, get to the comment section. Let me have your take on this. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Like this video, share this video. Always leave a free Nnamdi Kanu in the comment section. And most importantly, hit the subscribe button and turn on this channel notification bell so that you won't be missing any training updates about Nnamdi Kanu.